Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name's Allie and this is Ohana Adventures. On today's vlog, I'm going to take you around my garden here at home. So if that interests you and you want to see all the beautiful flowers, hit that subscribe button and come along. So I kind of thought about doing this vlog because Liz and I are in between adventures. We do have a lot of stuff planned for future, but we're kind of in between adventures right now. And I was watering some of my plants the other day and just noticed that this summer is just such a great year for my plants and my growth, and the flowers have just never been more beautiful. Last summer they were kind of like, you know, they were just icky. This summer, I don't know what it is. They are just in full bloom and absolutely gorgeous. I have a feeling it had to do with the fact that here in Wisconsin, it got super warm super early. We actually didn't get a lot of rain though, so it kind of surprises me that they did bloom really well. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna show the YouTube world how beautiful the flowers are. I'm really proud of them. So here we go. So I'm gonna start here with my backyard. There's my deck and we will go up there in a second. But this is our fire pit area. We actually don't really use this fire pit area very much. As you all know, Matt and I have a cabin up in Upper Michigan. We actually have a separate vlog where we vlog all of our cabin adventures. It's called The Adventures of Mali. And a link to that channel is down in the description down below if you want to check that out. But that's one of the reasons why we don't use this fire pit that often, is because we're always up north using our fire pit up north. But here are the beautiful flowers. Look how gorgeous these are. So just so you guys know, I have no idea what the names of any of these flowers are. I don't have the best green thumb. I choose them because they're pretty and I just kind of throw them all together and then see what I get. But this is actually 2 potted plants. We have, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a smaller one right here, and then I have, so it's 2 potted plants, a smaller one and a bigger one, but just gorgeous. I just love how the pink flowers just really overflowed with that one. And then I do know what these are called. These are marigolds. So I'm really not that dumb when it comes to flowers. So beautiful marigolds. And then these are my perennials. Like I had said before, I'm not the best with gardening, but I try my hardest. I did transplant this plant just this summer. It was like shoved way back in the corner there, so we'll see if that comes back. And then here are my roses. My roses actually aren't doing the hottest, and I think it's because it hasn't really rained that much. But my hostas are just huge. And then these are black-eyed Susans. They will have the orange and black flowers probably sometime in August, although they are, if you see, they're starting to get their buds on them. So these are just gonna be a sea of like yellow, orange flowers, and I always think those are so pretty. And then my lilies are starting to bloom, which is very early. They usually don't start to bloom until mid-July. And I'm filming this right before the 4th of July. And then some more purple flowers that I had over on the other side. And I have one hanging basket out here. I actually didn't really like this hanging basket, but I got it super cheap with the coupon, but I'll show you guys. This is a huge tree that bugs me. I really desperately need to cut it down because it's like overtaking everything. So I will also show you the work to be done, because we all have work to be done in our gardens, isn't that right? There's like a random branch like right here. I don't know if you guys can see in there. I need to cut that branch. To-do list. I'll make Matt do it. And now I'm on the side of my house actually, and we have actually 3 apple trees. There's one right there, one I'm standing right next to it, and then the third one's right there. The apples don't do super well, but we do get some apples. The reason they don't do well over here is because a lot of our yard is shade and you need like a lot of sun. But we planted these apple trees because Matt's grandmother, she had apple trees in her yard growing up, and we wanted to kind of plant them in remembrance. They actually really are pretty and they really do bush a lot. It's just they don't get a ton of apples just because of the sun, like I had mentioned before. And then also over here by the apple trees, we have our first boxer. This is her grave right here. She was born in 2004, died in 2013. So she's buried right here. Her name was Roxie. As you guys know, we have a second boxer, Sydney, and she gets highlighted on the vlog quite often with the other dog, Liz's dog, Oliver, who's the pug. And actually there's Sydney right now. She's walking around with me while I vlog. So there she is. And here is my front door, which I've posted a lot of pictures for our Ohana Adventures Instagram channel. A link is down in the description down below. But here is this lovely potted plant. Again, those flowers from the backyard that are just overflowing. And then another one, but we have these gorgeous like purple flowers. I love the colors of that. And then I ended up getting this pot from a friend and tried to plant something, and it didn't really work out, but isn't that how it always works? Is you try something and sometimes it doesn't work out. This is a brand new sign that I actually got from Hobby Lobby not too long ago. I really love it. I'm probably going to keep it here permanently and maybe decorate it with the seasons. But the rest of the stuff, like the wreath and the doormat, again, I've posted on Instagram, so check that out if you want to see that more up close. And there's the dog. Hi, Sadie. And here's our front yard. I have to do kind of some moving around because we got a hosta back there that's just crowded, but I do actually enjoy our front yard here. And we have some hanging baskets. And here's another hanging basket. This is right near our driveway. Doesn't look the greatest because I'm filming this midday, so I do have to water them tonight, but usually as soon as they're watered, they're nice and beautiful and flowery. But again, it's right before 4th of July, and usually this time of year in Wisconsin, when it gets really hot, hanging baskets don't usually do the greatest, especially in direct sun. So now I'm up here on the deck to kind of give you a different vantage point. I don't know if you guys know, but we actually have a pond here in the backyard. It really has not rained very much here in Wisconsin, so our pond is so low. We actually got a ton of rain last weekend, so it looks a little bit better than what it has looked the past couple weeks, but just a very, very dry season. But up here I have some more baskets. Excuse me, some more potted plants that are just gorgeous. These are, I think, chives, parsley, and basil that I'm trying to grow in tiny little pots. We'll see what happens with that. But these are gorgeous. And then I have another set of potted plants. And these are what kind of inspired me to do this vlog. How gorgeous is that? I kind of wish that my hanging baskets did that well, but I'll explain why I think they don't do as well. I kind of have a theory with that. So honestly, my theory of why I don't think my hanging baskets are doing as well is because of this. Usually every year I keep the pot portion of the hanging baskets, and I plant my own hanging baskets. I use like the top-notch potting soil. Like, I don't cheap out on that. I buy like the Miracle-Gro really expensive potting soil. I buy really great flowers, and I plant my own hanging baskets and fertilize. Well, last year the pots that I had tried to keep, they broke, so I actually had to buy all new hanging baskets. And it's cheaper to buy the hanging baskets already put together at, like, you know, the flower shop, or I bought these at Menards. And then to keep the actual pot part for next year to replant them. So that's why I don't think my hanging baskets are doing the greatest this year, because when you already buy pre-made hanging baskets, they don't put them in the best soil, they don't have the best flowers, and I just don't think that they do very well. But this is a means to end, because all I really wanted was the actual basket part, so that next year I can actually plant my own and have them be better. I wish I had photo or pictures of hanging baskets that I've done myself in years past, because they've looked like my potted plants but in hanging basket form. And usually when I have like the really expensive potting soil and do it myself, they're just gorgeous. This year, not so much. But next year I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like when I do them myself. So that's it. That is a very quick tour of my garden. I hope you have enjoyed it. I enjoyed showing you all my wonderful plants. I actually am really, really proud of them this year. Like I said last year, not so proud of them, but I'm proud of them this year. I'm not the best with a green thumb. I don't know the names of them, and I try my best, which is why sometimes I like to show it off, because I'm like, oh wow, I did do something right. So I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you have gotten inspiration for your garden. I hope you're having a magical week and a magical weekend. Don't forget to join our adventure family by hitting that subscribe button down below. Like I said, Liz and I are in between adventures right now, so we do have some adventures planned for the future, kind of mid-July, late August, stuff like that, so we're very excited to show you. And remember, adventure is out there, so bring out the magic in your life. See you real soon. Bye!